The forest was quiet, except for the soft rustle of leaves and the patter of rain. Milo, a young raccoon with a faded blue patch over one eye, trudged along the muddy trail. His small backpack bounced gently against his back, stuffed with a few snacks, an old map, and his favorite pine cone, one he kept for luck. He wasn't sure where he was going. He only knew he didn't want to stay home, not tonight. Home had felt different lately. His siblings were growing fast, louder, bolder. They played games he didn't like anymore, mock battles and treetop dares. And his parents? They tried to understand, but there was always this quiet look in their eyes, like they expected him to be someone else. Milo sniffed and wiped his nose. The rain didn't bother him. In fact, it felt kind of nice, like the sky was crying with him. It made the world feel softer, quieter. "Running away, huh?" came a voice from above. Startled, Milo looked up. Taya, the old tawny owl, blinked down at him from a crooked branch. Her feathers fluffed out in the rain, but her eyes stayed sharp. "I'm not running away," Milo muttered. "Just walking. Far." Taya gave a small hoot. "Walking far without a coat, during rain, in the dark. That's very poetic." She tilted her head. "What are you chasing, little raccoon?" Milo shrugged. "Maybe I'm not chasing, maybe I'm escaping." And what do you hope to find out there?" she asked gently. He hesitated. "I don't know. Maybe just space to be me." Taya didn't press further. She fluttered down to a lower branch, wings silent. "Then walk, Milo, but walk with eyes open." He nodded, then gave a little wave and moved on, deeper into the woods. The forest changed as he walked. The pines gave way to birches, their white trunks glowing softly in the mist. He stopped beside a stream and listened to the bubbling water. It reminded him of bedtime stories from his father, tales of river spirits and moonlit wolves. He missed those stories. Suddenly, a twig snapped. Milo froze. From the underbrush, a large fox emerged, scarred, lean, and with piercing yellow eyes. The fox tilted its head. "Little raccoon," it said. "Not many come this far from the den." "I'm just passing through," Milo said bravely, trying to keep his voice steady. The fox sniffed the air. "Not running from something, are you?" Milo stayed quiet. The fox gave a small chuckle. "It's all right. I used to run too. Thought the world out there was bigger than what I had. Turns out it's just different. No less confusing." Milo looked up. "Do you regret leaving?" The fox sat down. Rain ran down its fur. "Sometimes. But I also found parts of me I didn't know existed. That's the price, and the gift." They sat in silence for a moment. Then the fox stood. "Careful out here. Not everything in the dark is wise or kind." With that, the fox slipped back into the trees. Night deepened. Milo found a dry spot beneath a thick pine and curled up, using his backpack as a pillow. He stared up at the sky through the branches, watching as stars slowly peeked through the rain clouds. He thought of his den, of warm blankets, of his little sister's giggle, of the soft glow of the fireflies near home. He hadn't been gone long, but somehow it felt like he had traveled far inside himself. Morning came with golden light and birdsong. Milo stretched, yawned, and sat up. Something had changed. Not the forest, but him. He still didn't have all the answers, but he wasn't afraid anymore. Not of being different, not of being himself. He opened his pack, took out the pine cone, and smiled. "Let's go home," he said quietly. As he retraced his steps, the forest no longer felt lonely. He noticed things he missed before. The tiny red mushrooms at the base of trees, the way the wind danced with the leaves, the smell of damp earth that always reminded him of new beginnings. When he reached the edge of the woods, the sun was high, and there, waiting with worried eyes and open arms, were his parents. No words were needed, just hugs and tears and understanding. That night, Milo told his little sister a story by the fire. It was about a raccoon who wandered into the rain, spoke with owls and foxes, and returned stronger, not because he found answers, but because he searched for them. And somewhere, deep in the trees, the wind whispered through the leaves, and it sounded a lot like hope.